What's up? It's your boy Lucky Loco. What's going on with you guys, man? See a couple people tapping in. Got Irony, Timo, Shadow Pit, Denise. Yeah, this is a live I definitely didn't want to do or get into, man. First off, let's have a moment of silence for the our brother Sundown Two Hats, Rick Riley. Um, man, appreciate it. Definitely sending some prayers to Rick Riley, Sundown. Uh, seen the news today. We had the Cola pass away, man. He's definitely going to be missed. He meant a lot to the community. Um, yeah, it's definitely crazy, man. Going to be missed, man. RP Two Hats, the Bushmaster. Yep, for sure. Let's see if anybody wants to jump on. I know I had Hennessy want to jump on earlier. Let's see. Go, got the link up. Got 5 people tapping in, man. Yeah, it's a tragedy, man. It's sad. I don't know what happened, uh, but we did lose him. And let's see, get some stories going. Definitely gotta see what Hennessy jumps in. There you go.
Glasses, baby.
There we go. We got Tim Hennessy. No introduction needed. What's going on, brother?
Oh, I'm just looking for my sunglasses right now.
We got Rafa Garcia, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you guys all tapping in.
What's that, beautiful? Okay, okay. Make sure to watch her. Hey, get in there. Dad, that doesn't count. Sorry, Lucky.
No, it's all good.
They got the fucking the Rottweiler. She's not a puppy anymore, but she doesn't fucking learn. So fucking let's start this off, dog, by saying rip Mr. fucking Mr. Sundown, bro.
Yeah, man.
I used to talk
Sundown.
I talk to him on the way home from work at night sometimes, and a lot of the commenters I've seen, that motherfucker would hit you with some Instagram. You know what I mean? He would DM the shit out of you.
Yeah, I got at least about maybe 20 messages a day.
I would say, yeah, I would say at least 10 to 15 on my end. And I couldn't heart and comment back on all of them,
Yeah, I know. I'd hit him, and then he's like a quick text too. He'll share so many stories, and then I'll be like, "Hey, what's going on, brother?" And he'll be like, "I'm doing good," and that's all you'd hear from him. Then you'll get a bunch of other different reels and stuff sent through Messenger on Instagram. So, yeah, man. Well, first off, I want to talk about the first time I met Sundown was through a convict's perspective when Rojo and Flacco introduced him and introduced the book. So with Sundown telling his story, and actually remember before that, it was Boxer that was reading Sundown's book until he didn't like it no more, and so I ordered the book, and then I seen him on the thing right there. Then he started jumping on the lives, and we got to interact with Sundown, and then we got to know Sundown, and he's definitely is he was a funny guy, man. He, say some crazy stuff, but he also said some real serious stuff. Like he'll definitely pray for you, be there for you. To me, he's gonna be missed, but he's with where he's believed in the most. The Lord Jesus Christ. You
He
know what I
did
mean?
100%. Because I prayed
And
with him. I prayed with him for my mom's. You know, I never knew his real number, so I just called him like through like Instagram,
yeah,
and that son of a bitch would pick up. Like, hey, what's up, brother? You're like, hey, what's up, my man? Oh, nothing. He loved his wolves and his dogs.
yeah,
And he loved all that shit, dog. He was, you know what? Him and Smitty were one of a kind.
yeah. But they were an awesome team together too, because it was like it wasn't too long after they're like, "Hey, did you know?" Rich was like, "Hey, did you know Smitty has his own channel?" I was like, "What? Really? How do you do that?" And then he'd be on there, playing music and telling stories, and with Smitty that lived out here in Yakima too, he would talk about like the Zilla, the surrounding areas of Yakima, and he had they both had exciting lives. They both had their turmoils and their demons, and as we all, you know,
Big dog. I don't think anybody could say it better. They were from the opposite ends, but probably neighbors. And they I remember when Smitty got his channel started, because he wanted, after Gunner and ACP, when either one of those guys, when they got off late, Smitty, he wasn't done.
no,
So he still wanted to kick it. And my favorites, we're talking about Rick now, but I still love Smitty with his fucking Dickies cup, his Dickies barbecue with Jameson.
yeah, man, yeah. The thing I really appreciate about him too was like, he was always like, I'm pretty sure everybody was affected by like when you do the lives, and he would be like, "Oh, brother," you know what I mean? He knew the path of the Lakota way, the sweat lodge. I mean, that's a Kola means brother in Lakota. So that's when if you see my post where I'm like R.I.P. Kola, and there's a lot of people that do that. They go to sweat lodge and go to church. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so for him to know, the path that saved my life and changed my life around because I tried church, I've tried, yeah, a few times, and I just never had a connection. And coming with my past, my Native American past, my heritage, then the history of what the churches have done to my people. So I was like, I don't know about all that. So, but anyways, off that topic,
Hey, Lucky, I hate to do this again to you, Playboy, but I gotta go. The daughter is wanting din din. I got it on the stove. I just thought I'd come in, and I just wanted to fucking say, rip big fucking sundown, dog.
yeah,
He
R.I.P.
got
brother, man.
he got my daughter into cooking. She loved cooking, and I back in the day. I'll say this later. I'll say this now. When ACP and all them and fucking Gunner and all them guys would go live, I would go live, and I would put my daughter on. I don't know what I put my daughter on there, and I was like, hey, this is little Emma, and she would just put her head over my shoulder, and she has, what the hell is it? She can't eat gluten.
Yeah,
So he was like, you need to get a channel cooking for a gluten free and blah 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 blah. That'll go off, baby mama, or whatever we used to call her, baby girl, or you know what I mean, whatever it was. And fuck, dog, I'm gonna miss that.
yeah, I'm gonna miss him too, man. He brought and the thing
Friend
is,
of
it's like,
motherfucking love.
yeah, and the thing that I like about these channels is the people that change their lives for the better. You know what I mean? Are a lot of them, a lot of these channels still feel they need to be respected for their past of what they used to do, and I feel like I'm like, all right, well, I respect you for who you are now. I didn't know you when you were making moves, when you were running the yards, when you're running the streets, and
we probably wouldn't have been friends then.
no,
Right,
yeah,
What are you gonna do with this lame ass
no,
white boy,
yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate you tapping in, man, and and calling me earlier, me calling you, or it was cool chopping it up with you. But you have a great day with your.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, dog. You're one of the handful of people that if YouTube fell apart today, I still got your numbers. I still got, you know what I mean? I still made friends off. I made lifetime friends off this.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I mean, brother?
Yeah, for sure. And it's crazy. We all haven't even met each other, but we all support each other through different chats.
Yeah. The only ever person I have ever met off this is AC Lopez Jr. the third.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta go. She's at the door yelling at me.
All right, brother. You take care. And I really appreciate you, man. There's an open panel here if you guys want to jump on, say a couple things, get a couple things going. Yeah, prayers to his family, prayers to his kids, prayers to everybody that's affected by the loss of Sundown, Two Hats, Rick Riley, and like Homeboy said, Team Bush. He's definitely didn't sway away from what he liked, and he's very vocal about it. And let's see. Oh, look who we got. Look who we got. What's cracking?
I was doing something, man, last minute, man. I was like, let me jump in before he ends the live.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Man.
Yeah, man, shouts out to, Sundown's family. Let's call him Rick Riley.
Yeah.
I know we know him traditionally as Sundown, but, look at the respect on his name.
Yeah, for sure.
Life happens, man. What can you do?
Yeah. And whenever he jumped on the lives, I would tell him, be like, "Hey man, I haven't finished your book. I'm so into it." And then I'm like towards the last 4 chapters, and I haven't finished it. And I was like, I don't want to finish it because then it's over. And I was like, all right, now I'm gonna finish it. You know what I mean? We got Denise up in here, and definitely prayers to what you're going through too, Flacco, bro. You know what I mean? I pray that the court system works out in your favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, life is precious, man. Cherish those moments, man. What is life but memories we create with our loved ones?
Yeah, most definitely.
Don't got time to be consumed with all the bullshit, man, because then you're letting your life just pass on by. You can't get that back.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. And life is short, and for those ones that have been playing with, fire our whole lives, you know what I mean? It's these times where we get to kick back and enjoy the humbleness of life. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get reminded of how precious life is when a family member or a friend or somebody that passes away. It's just like, dang, this is
Is it worth it though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta ask yourself, is it all worth it?
Yeah,
I just wanted to come in. I had some things to do, man. Sorry about coming in late. But just I come in for a couple minutes just to, show some support.
Yeah, appreciate you there, Uncle Flacco. You have a good one, brother. You be safe. And definitely prayers for you and what's going on.
Most definitely.
All right.
Good one.
Yeah, you too. Man, I appreciate it. Look at all the people showing love, showing up, showing out. And we got Jose, man, what's going on? Just giving our condolences to Sundown. The 18th, and was his last text to me. Dang. That is crazy. Let's see, we got somebody else. All right.
Hey.
Who we got here? We got Denise. What's going on, Denise? How you doing?
Right here, I'm good. I just kind of cleaned up a little. That's why I can't show my face.
Oh, that's all good.
How you been?
Yeah, I appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, we just want to bring up some stories, or if you want to share a story about Sundown and,
Yeah, just some good
Rick
memories,
Riley.
man. Just some good memories. You know what I mean? And I thank you for doing this. So he passed away today, right? I got a DM today. It just had like his date of birth and when he passed, and I was like, was that this morning?
Yeah, it was a friend of mine that texted me, and like I was like, "Whoa, what the?" Like he showed me on Facebook, and then when I looked on Facebook, I seen everybody
Oh, okay.
commenting, and
No, that
you
was
know,
today though, right? I mean,
yeah, it
because
was today.
okay, because I was trying to. It only like flashed and then it went away. So I was like, wait a minute, something that I was that something I saw right, or was it like something weird? But yeah, so yeah, Sundown. He was to me. He was a good dude. We went way back when I guess Flacco and them were on. When he would go on their channels and stuff. Um, it was him, Gunner, and Flacco, like the original three. Like, they would always do lives and stuff, and then later on, um, Sea Dog would have him on. You guys would be on there too and stuff, and he would just text me every day. He would text me every day something. He would send me a message, and kind of like on the 18th, and it was weird. It was so weird because today I thought of him this morning, and I was like, huh, he hasn't sent me anything since like the 18th.
Yeah, that is true.
And I was like, what's going on with that? And then I got that DM, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what?
Yeah,
I didn't even know he was sick. Like he didn't even sound sick, like the way he would, text and message and stuff. Didn't tell me nothing.
yeah,
So I didn't know he was sick at all or whatever he passed of. I'm not sure what it was.
yeah. The thing I like too is when we would all be in the live, and he'd like
Mhm.
fall asleep.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was that just puts everything out. That's the yeah, he would fall asleep on there, and it was just like, damn, that's him. That's it. You're right.
Yeah,
The
but he always
memory
had
that.
like no matter like what drama or dirt or people would throw at him, he
Mhm.
would just smile and laugh about it. Like he'd just be like, you know what, it upsets me a little bit, but all I can do is pray for him. I mean,
Yeah.
he wasn't all like, hey, f these guys and f them, and
Nope. He
he
was
was just
just
like, oh, okay,
mellow. Yeah. Mellow. He was just a mellow type dude, and I'm glad we were able to hear his story, and like you said, his books out there, um and unfortunately I haven't got his book yet, but I'm not much of a reader, but it's sad that I feel like I have to get it now and just read it.
yeah.
And
And he's had a pretty exciting life, man. Talking about his childhood to what made him turn that way. And like I said, I'm at like the last four chapters, and it was
oh,
intriguing to where like I almost finished the book right away. I was like, man, it's getting so good. I don't want to finish it. And so that's why I talked to him and be like, tell him on the live, be like, look, I'm not finished it yet. And then he would like, he
mm.
didn't know how far in the book I am. And he goes, oh yeah, and this happened. I'm like, ah, man, don't tell me I didn't read that part yet.
Don't tell me.
And be
Oh,
like, oh, now I don't got to read the book. No, just kidding.
no, yeah.
Oh man.
No, such a wonderful man, such an amazing person to have met, and just carry on his name,
Yeah, most definitely. I'm
think
definitely
about
going
him
to be
with him.
praying for him. Definitely hope other content creators, have something cool to say about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, and the best part of all of that is that he knew God. He did know the Lord, and that's leaves us with a lot of peace. Me, anyways.
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
just knowing that he knew the Lord, and that he's an angel in heaven now, and he's gonna do his work up there, and we'll see him
Yeah,
again.
definitely got sundown watching over us now, and
Heck yeah. He prayed for all of us all the time. on
He
the
did.
lives. He prayed for us all.
That's and when you that type of stuff, it goes a long way with people too, because
Mhm.
not too many people do that. Like
Right.
all the time, like Sea Dog.
Mhm.
If you post a comment, he'll be like, "Hey, God bless familia," you know what I mean? And you can
Right.
totally tell he means it. Like when people like, "Hey,
Yeah.
praying for you," or "Hey, what's up?" That
Yeah.
type of stuff goes a long way. So
Oh yeah.
I'd
Yeah. And I
say,
talked to him. I talked to Sea Dog quite a bit on the phone. So talked to him today, and he just lifting each other's spirits and stuff like that, and just for everybody out there, just remember Rick Riley, Sundown, and cherish every time you got to talk to him, and he always spit knowledge.
yeah, most definitely. And he
So,
shared a lot of wisdom. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I
heck
hope somebody reads his book, and
yeah.
hopefully most of these people, when they see these stories about gangs and
Mhm.
the just the whole culture, and they stop whatever they're into, you know what I mean, before it's
Yeah,
too late, before somebody come and X's them out, or they go to prison for life, or go to
yeah,
prison for decades and lose who they are, because you do get forever PTSD for being in the prison yards for so long. And
right.
sometimes they're good PTSD, like I'm always aware of my surroundings, and
Yeah,
you know it's just
yeah. It's that part of the life that we grew up living, and our parents instilled on us, and it's sad, but it's a good thing that we have those characteristics in us. You know what I mean? But you're right. There's only two things that you could get out of being from a gang is end up dead or end up in prison for the rest of your life, and that life ain't glamorized. It's not.
yeah.
I had uncles that were busted for many many years, and they would get out. And sadly, some of them would go back just because they were involved in the business, and that's their life and that's where they were. But
Yeah.
they're gone now, and
Yeah.
you know,
And
but you're
that's what really turned me on to like the other channels, like, because you
right.
sit there and you get interested of like of like people who've been in those certain organizations. That's why I started
Yeah,
watching ACP and all these other different channels. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, they have a message of like, hey, don't do this, don't follow, you know what I mean?
right. Yeah, to
And
the youngsters, and it's hard to get through the youngsters today, unless you're hands on with them, because we could sit here and say this all day long. Don't be in gangs and do right, but they do need they need big brothers and big sisters, and you know I was I was happy to do ministries in our county jail right here where I live, and um one girl ended up, and she's still good today. She was an addict, and she was in the streets, and I keep in touch with her to this day, and she is doing very well. So I mean, one out of what, the 10 that were in there, I mean,
yeah,
that's good enough. I'm accountable for her, and I feel like that um
that's awesome.
that's just a good thing. That's a good thing. So proud of her. And but yeah, our youth needs hands-on, big brothers, big sisters, be there every day, and guide them. It's just something about parents these days that are just either they're working a couple jobs to make the rent, or they're single parent, and they just don't have the time to be sitting there, and all these kids are on their phone and getting ideas, of who they are. That's kind of sad, because social media is telling our kids who they are today.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I mean?
Because I was thinking about that too. And I don't know if we're friends on Facebook, but one of my lady's son, I asked him if we were asking the kids, well, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Hmm.
And then my son Quentin was like, I want to be just like you, but I want to sell coffee instead.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna go buy him a coffee machine. So I was like, you got to come up with
Sweet.
your business name,
Yeah.
and you can come. I'll buy you the cups, buy you all the coffee, buy you all the
Right
filters,
on.
and then you can sell your coffee,
Yeah.
and you can keep the money. You know what I mean?
That's so cool. That is
Yeah.
so
So
cool.
I think he's gonna see how much money he's gonna make off of it, and
Yeah.
I'll teach him. Hey,
And
you got
just
to put
imagine, and
this
that's
to the
just the
side.
start. That's just one of his dreams right now. Imagine when he gets older and starts to get new ideas and stuff like that, and start prospering in other areas. That's going to be amazing. I'm happy for you. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
that made me really happy yesterday and proud. I was
Heck
like,
yeah.
cool. Kids, the kids watch and they learn. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah.
So,
They say the
what do you think?
darndest things, but man, you
Yeah,
got to cherish those moments, right? When they say
yeah,
stuff, and
for
it's a
sure.
trip. But
Well,
um,
what
all
do you
right,
have any stories that you'd like to share about old Mr. Rick Riley?
Mr. Sundown. No, just that just going live with them time to time, and like you said, he'd fall asleep, and but he would always spit knowledge, and he would always be positive. He was always just a good role model too, and his stories that he and his life that he things that he went through and all that. It's amazing that he was still alive, after all that stuff, and he
Yeah,
lived to tell a story, and that's just it. He lived to tell a story, and forever be grateful for that, and I'll embrace it always and remember him. Yeah, he's a YouTuber. He's one I yet to have met, because I met a lot of YouTube people. I met a lot of people that are on YouTube, and it's always a pleasure, even if I don't meet them in person. It feels like you
yeah,
know them. It already does. It feels like you know them. Like,
yeah, for sure.
like I feel like I know you. Like I know what you do every day. Like not every day,
Yeah,
but I know what you're about and I know what you do. So just in that, you become, we become just family, and that's what it's about.
it
Forget
is.
all the drama. You know what I mean?
And
Forget
out
all
of
that
all the
stuff.
like social media like sites, like even with like Facebook and stuff like that, it's
Mhm.
YouTube is the one where you get to network, you get to meet people that you never see in person, but everyone has that bond. Like if some like how we all come together if somebody's having a crisis or needs prayers
Yeah.
or passes away, we're all affected by it, like affected by Smitty,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, and
That's another good man too, right there, man.
yeah. And then when somebody, is going through stuff like, one
Mhm.
it's like 1312 when he gets arrested, I'm like, man,
Oh yeah.
it's just like when Flacco gets arrested, I was like, oh man, it's
Yeah. It hits home, tell you that. It really does. And that's why I just wish everybody would just get along. Life's too short, and that is not even uh, a line that people say. I mean, you really think about that. Life is too short. It is.
it really is.
To have grudges and all that, and just to be unhappy. No, I don't choose that life.
Yeah.
I want
I
everybody to win.
I I used to focus on the negative stuff that people would say about me, or
Mhm.
and it's hard not to, I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah.
But now it's just like, all right, well, it's if they really had a problem with me, I post where I'm at all the time. I'm out in the public. If
Yeah.
they really had something against me, they would, want to
Yeah.
come fight me or whatever. But some people appreciate somebody that hustles their ass
Mhm.
off, and some people hate them
Oh,
for
yeah.
hustling their ass off and going,
Right? Yeah,
you
and you
know,
never could win. It's there's always some type of hater out there, but you know what? We could turn their minds into
yeah,
something positive too. Because in the back of their
most,
mind, I know that they look at you and look up to you. Trust me.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, because the stuff that we do for the community, for the people, and for the culture, like the Native
Mhm.
American culture, and introducing it to people. You know what I mean?
Right?
And it's a hard job. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
something,
No, it ain't
being
easy
the
for a hard man to get up and work. I'll tell you that.
uh,
And
and it's
it's easy for somebody not to work and just to be there and do nothing. That's the easy life, but the hard life is
yeah,
getting up and providing, and that's true.
yeah,
So I do commend you for that, and God's gonna bless you
yeah. September
so much
September
more.
10th will be 2 years. Me and my lady's sobriety,
Oh, nice.
alcohol free.
Right on, man. That's a big thing in the native world to get
Yeah, most
sober,
definitely, because
right?
that alcohol is not made for natives, man.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. My
It's,
husband my husband's Koshani. He stopped drinking 24 years ago.
that's awesome. Hell yeah. Congrats to your
So
husband too.
heck yeah, it's a hard thing to do, but you know what? I mean, you want that life, or you want a better life,
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's all about triggers and
Yep.
surroundings, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like,
Surround yourself with good people. Take care of your family, because family is all you have now. These
yeah,
days,
most definitely.
there's not much. There's not many friends, but the real ones are out there. Just that you got to focus on your family, dude, and that's just it. You know.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Even like a text message, like even
Mhm.
if you don't get to hang out with somebody all day, or you know, somebody will text, "Hey, what's up, bro?" You know, that stuff type of.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Motivation,
go
right?
hang out or
Yeah.
go have a cookout. Just sometimes everybody's caught up in life and don't have that opportunity to be like, "Hey, look, I'm coming over." And when I do got time to go kick it with, you know, go to like a concert or something, then means a lot. But other than that, it's just grind, 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 and trying to figure out ways to get the bills paid. And oh man, yeah, just life, just life. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I wish I had the money to go to a service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To go out
Can you
there
hear me?
and go do his goodbyes. Maybe they might do like with my sister when she passed. They did like a thing where people can watch online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
ones that
Yeah.
couldn't make it. Yeah. Got an
Getting it.
open panel here, everybody. If you guys want to jump on and say something of for sundown for Rick Riley, it's like with a let's see, let's post it. It's not let me see. It was huh. My stuff's acting up. Well, I got the where's it at? It's up there anymore? Post a comment. My phone's acting up. It's not letting me post it up there. Yeah. But you know, the thing that sticks out, like I said, it sticks out is I remember him from the book. Boxer read the book.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
I went out for a few minutes. My phone died.
Oh, did it?
So I was hoping you were still there. I was like, "Oh no. Sorry about that."
Yeah, yeah, no, you're good.
What were you talking about?
I was just talking about like the first time I heard of Rick Riley was through Boxer when he was reading his book, and then after that, when ACP when it was Flacco and Rojo, they brought him on for the interview about the books and you know telling his story.
Yeah.
All right, we got Payne up in here. What's going on? That's the brother right there. Yeah, lad, Payne. We're just Payne, just saying stuff, good stuff about Rick Riley that passed away today. I don't know if you met him or remember him, but he was always jumping on the lives. He was always doing stuff, man.
Yeah.
He just left me a message yesterday just before noon. Carson said, but like you said, I remember getting a whole bunch of messages like every day from him. I get like about 15 to 20 messages a day from him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he would always send little video clips of different things and whatnot.
yeah, the alien stuff.
And I text him back 19th Friday with the 19th. Forgot what day that landed on Friday, but I did text him back on Friday, and I was, I never heard anything, so just got the message today, and he will be missed, that's for sure. Other stories, man, there's not too many. I mean, I can't remember word for word or anything other than the book and him just telling us, his life story, and just today how he has his pets and stuff. His dog Wolf, right?
Yeah, yeah.
His dog Wolf had passed away too. I think like 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
didn't even know
he was
that.
he was sad about that, and that was his baby right there.
Yeah, because he's definitely a pet person.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
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 had a lot of. I think he had what, 4 dogs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
because I remember him and Sea Dog were always talking about him.
yeah, he would show him, occasionally he'd go outside and sit on the porch and show us his animals and stuff. And that was always, that was always cool to see. And that wolf one, I don't know what happened to him though, but that was a bad dog.
Yeah, that was. Wonder why it's not letting me. Let me see. Try to do copy. Let's see, maybe it might get.
Crusted. Hey, did Crusted jump on? I don't know if he's still there, but
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I put it on there. All right, cool. So anybody else want to jump on?
I wanted to ask Crusted if because I had never really seen Crusted. I don't know if he knew him or not, but
Yeah, Crescent knew him. He just said, so he just left me a message yesterday, just before noon, a voice message.
oh wow. Oh wow, man. Save that.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if he passed in his sleep. I'm not sure on the details of that part, but I just never seen him going through it. I didn't know he was sick, you know.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
put
I
it
had no
out.
clue. And if he
Never
did,
put
I think that type of stuff he didn't want people to worry
Yeah,
about him maybe, or made him
possibly.
feel, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
it,
and that's true.
yeah, because my uncle's like that too. Like he's going through it right now, and he won't tell you to like. I'm just like he tells me this stuff, and I'm just like, man, what are you gonna do? And he goes, well, what am I gonna do? What can I do? Like it's just
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you
Well, at
know,
least we can pray for them, At least give us
yeah,
that much, you know.
you know. I put a link up there, so if anybody wants to jump on, say some words, or even just come hang out with me and Denise, we're definitely, you know, and like, and his book is pretty crazy. Like it's
I don't want to hear. I'm gonna get it. I
okay,
promise.
all right, never mind.
Yeah, I will. You could discuss it. That's fine.
No, I mean it's just talks about
Is
like
it
why he
interesting? Like
turned.
I know it's interesting from the get go, right?
Yeah,
Because he would go through it, and that was that was cool too. Because I felt like okay, he's going through it. I don't have to go and read it. I can just listen to him tell it.
yeah, most definitely.
But
And I know he's you know what I mean. He's definitely like it just talks about like him why he turned into a criminal and who he looked up to and he was just like like I was treated like a movie star and all this other I was like
yeah,
like oh that's pretty cool.
yeah.
That's but I know he was definitely always good to people whenever they jumped on the live or if they said hi to him or you know what I
Always
mean.
polite man. Yep.
Yeah. So it's definitely. I don't know how many kids he had. I know he said he had one that just joined La MA, and then
Really, I know he had a
yeah.
daughter. I know he had a daughter that was uh, just got back into his life too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's another thing too. Is like when you live that life and you lose contact with children. My son was born while I was in there. My daughter didn't get to know me. There's certain. It's you got to think about stuff like that. Like in certain parts of the states, you can't vote, and
Right.
you lose your gun rights. You can get them back out here in Washington State,
Mm-hmm.
but it got to. I don't know. I'm praying that somebody, like I said, most of the kids, like when they get on YouTube, I hope they see stuff like this and like just get swayed away from it. But like you said, some like me when I was younger, no matter how many somebody said, don't, look what I went and did. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Not
Yeah.
everybody, it's sometimes you gotta learn yourself or learn the hard way or like nah, they're lying. No, or you think that you're never gonna get caught too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they got caught, I won't.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's family. Your homeboys are your family, and you don't have that at home.
Yeah,
You go to the streets for that, and that's just facts. Your homies are your family, and they're your brothers, and you're gonna ride and die for them.
Yeah, most definitely.
And that's how the kids are today. That's how they, a lot of gangs down here, anyways. I see that camaraderie and the love they have for each other.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely. It's But yeah, you should check out his book.
Yeah, most
I think they
definitely.
still got him on Amazon. I think it's like $12 or something like that.
Hmm.
Because that's where I
What's
had
it
to
called
order
again?
A Thief on the Cross.
Thief on the Cross. There you go.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 or $12.
Hmm.
If you got Amazon Prime, it's free shipping. So
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
my daughter just told me about. Well, I knew about Amazon, but I was gonna order some
yeah,
curtains, and I was like, "Hey, order." She goes, "Mom, they don't charge for shipping." I go, "Oh, cool. All right, good
yeah,
to know."
yeah.
So
I
Thief
know
on the
that's what
Cross.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to get on right now to for my fried bread premix.
Mm.
Because I just it sounds crazy, but the guy from Strange Music
Hmm.
producer, he just ordered some. Uh, Tech Nine's little brother ordered some.
Oh, nice.
Somebody from Jersey ordered, and New Minnesota.
Oh, right on. That's
Yeah, so that's Las Vegas. Man, there's all kinds of places I had to ship to.
cool. That's cool though. Shoot.
Yeah, it is. I was like, man, because everyone keeps asking, well, what's the recipe? It's like bullshit.
Huh. Shoot.
I
I'm
give
gonna
you the
wait though. I'm
recipe.
gonna
I'll
wait.
sell you the premix, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till get winter because you gotta fire up that oven, right?
Yeah, yeah, I have the video on there. It's you can either use like a cast iron. The best thing to use is like a cast iron thing.
Yeah.
But if you only have like a pot, then
Mm.
yeah, you can use that too.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, turn it on like 7. Oh, the vegetable oil on 7, then you're good to go. You add the water. You knead it. Put some flour on it. Roll it out. Drop it in the frying pan.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, in the frying pan. Oh, okay.
frying pan or the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Because I have the video up. Let's see. We got 6 people tapping in. But I appreciate you, Denise. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to go in and go get some groceries
All
for my
right.
brats, for my
Same here.
family.
Same here.
I just really want to show some respect and homage to Rick Riley, Sundown, Two Hats, our brother,
Yeah.
Arcola. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Most
know,
definitely. We'll say a prayer for him tonight, and prayers out to you guys, and happy birthday tomorrow, man.
yeah. Oh yeah, my birthday was a couple days ago. Oh,
Oh,
look who we
there's
got. He's not gonna
Crusted.
let the crusted. Let's get ready to tap out, but we got crusted up in here.
What's up, guys?
What you doing? You in
What's
the
up
store?
there?
Right here, just shopping for the kids.
Oh, nice.
I know that's what I'm about to go do too. Is go shopping.
What's going
Right.
on, you guys?
Oh man,
No.
just paying respect.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I just totally took me by surprise because he just hit me up yesterday because he sent his memes and stuff on IG.
Yeah.
But I actually texted him yesterday and I told him, "Hey Rick, how you been, man? How you doing?" And like he sent another something, and then he left me a voice message, and I was like, "Wow, that's crazy. He hardly ever does that."
Yeah.
And he just said something like, I've been having health issues, whatever. He goes, but I'm feeling better. He said, I got some stuff with my lady, but it's normal stuff, nothing big. He says, I'm gonna stay strong. He said, you stay strong too, and he says, I miss you, brother. And that was it. It was really short, you
Aw.
know. And I was like, fuck, man. And then, when I heard that, I was like, no way, because Hennessy told me, and I was like, nah. And I was at work. He called me while I was at work, and I couldn't answer. And I went back like, hey, what's up, bro? And then he
Mm.
told me, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's pretty trippy. You know
Yeah.
what's crazy is that, like, he was on everybody's thing. And
Yeah.
like Lucky was saying, it was, he's been around for a while,
Yeah.
we all caught him at different times in the YouTube thing,
Yeah.
Um, and he was a cool guy. I'm glad that he got on people's shows and spread some love, spread some knowledge, did some prayers with people and stuff.
Yeah.
I started looking for archives of him on mine,
Hmm.
and I know there's at least 3 or 4 times where I asked him if he would do the prayer out and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's gonna be missed. I mean, his animals. What were you guys saying? That one of his animals died?
Yeah. Wolf.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And that was his baby. That was his favorite
Right,
Man,
from what he would, from what I saw. Anyways,
right.
yeah,
Damn.
I know it's unbelievable. It's still trying to just happen. It just happened, and it just gonna take a while to sink in and stuff like that. He's gonna be missed, man. He was a cool guy. And I was
It's the
telling
two hats. Yeah.
Two Hats. Who gave him that name? Two Hats. I never heard that one.
Indians. The Indians gave him that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has a story. There's a story out there. Somebody's got it recorded where he told that story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's trippy.
So yeah,
man.
all right.
I don't know which tribe or which indigenous group, but I remember him telling that story. I'm pretty
Alright.
sure other people do too.
Mhm. Yeah. I'd have to look it up. It's something that I missed, but
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Most
Well,
all
definitely.
right. I know,
I gotta
Lucky
step
Loco, you
out.
gotta go. You guys, we'll talk soon. And again, RIP to
May you rest
Rick
in
Riley,
peace.
man. Rundown.
Most definitely. It's gonna, prayers for his journey. He definitely wasn't afraid of
Oh,
the other side. You know what I mean? He
No,
definitely,
no, he wasn't. Yeah, you're right.
nope.
and so as we all go through life, man, the effects that we have on that people have on us, we don't realize till it's too late. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just know I appreciate and I love all you guys for being my friend, for
Same
being
here.
family. You know what I
Same here.
mean?
Nothing but love.
Same here.
Both of
You
you.
guys already know.
All of you.
And it's
Yeah.
it's crazy that homeboy. Yeah, he didn't even say anything to me about the health or anything like that. But I hear texts and he'd send like a bunch of alien and Trump stuff, and
Yeah, he spent like 15 a day. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that
Yeah.
because they're
At
shot now.
least.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I was never the type to be like, oh, I was like, if anybody ever knows me, I'm not any type of party with any group. And I was like, man, I don't trust the government for nothing.
Right.
That's another story. Hey, you
Yeah.
guys, but yeah, thank you, Lucky Loco and Krista. We'll talk to you guys soon. Okay.
All
All
right,
right,
Denise.
Denise, you have a good one. I
Bless you.
appreciate you coming in
You
and
too.
saying some kind words
See you.
Yep.
about our brother Rick.
Yep.
All right,
Good night.
Lucky.
God bless you guys.
Appreciate you, Lucky. Appreciate you, Denise.
Yeah. Do you got any cool stories there, Crusted, before I tap out?
I do, but I gotta get. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do. I'm gonna try to squeeze in something soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely, because I know he's on other people's lives. I want to check out too. I like the one where I'd be like, hey, like everyone would be talking and they'd be like, hey, ain't that right? And you'd just be like,
Is he asleep or is he awake?
yeah, until you start hearing him snore.
And then he
And
pops
then,
in and he's awake, and you're like, oh, okay.
then Flacco did the same thing too. He was all crashed out on the interview, snoring in the background. It was funny. I was like, oh man.
Sorry, I can't see. I got boxes in front of me.
Oh snap.
Yeah, I got some stuff going on. All right, well, you guys be cool. I will talk to you later. Lucky.
All right, Crusted, I appreciate you, brother. And rest in peace, Rick Riley, and prayers to your family if they see this, and everybody else that's affected by the passing. But just know that he wasn't scared, that he's at peace, and whatever health problems it is, he's whole now.
Right.
All right, Crusted. All right, everybody, I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna go get this grocery shopping done, and yeah, definitely gonna burn some sage for him tonight. And
Definitely.
all right, brother. You have a good one, Crusted.
You too, bro.
All right, later.